for Danielle. Danielle's journey is truly inspiring. From leading roles in Paris and Mexico City to his current job position at L'Oréal Group in Rio de Janeiro, he represents the essence of CEMS global values: excellence, cultural diversity, and professional responsibility. Today, he will share powerful insights to remind you, as graduates, that you are not just entering the market, you are shaping it for a more inclusive and ethical future. Hands up for Daniel.
Thank you. Boa tarde a todos. Good afternoon, distinguished deans, esteemed faculty members, cherished corporate partners, proud parents, and fellow alumni. And to you, graduating class of CEMS 2025, congratulations and welcome to Brazil. I would like to start with a grammatical curiosity between English and Portuguese and Spanish that always fascinated me: the meaning of the verb to be, which can be translated into estar and ser. Estar refers to what is temporary. Eu estou aqui hoje. I am here today speaking to you. So taking the opportunity to present myself from a star perspective, I'm a leader at L'Oréal, I'm a brand general manager, I'm a CEMS alumnus from São Paulo, Rotterdam, and Paris, and I'm extremely proud to speak to you. The second translation of the verb to be is ser, that refers to what is permanent. Eu sou brasileiro, I'm Brazilian. Daniel, by the way, I'm Latin from the countryside. I'm a dreamer, a fighter, I'm gay, I'll be a father. But why, after reflecting, for days and days about this speech, am I opening with this simple grammatical nuance? Because I'm sure I'm spending in front of brilliant, ambitious people with exceptional backgrounds and eagerness to grow, who are certainly going to be, in the sense of a star, in incredible positions as directors, CEOs, and leaders of future organizations. I cannot say the future is taken for granted, but there is an enormous probability that you will achieve success. But what does success really mean? How do you measure it? And I ask myself, what would I love to hear from Daniel now, at the time I was sitting there in your place 15 years ago? And I apologize to tell you that the answer won't be financial returns, status, power, or hierarchical positions. Those are temporary statements. Have you ever heard about someone saying, "Let me check my bank account one more time before I die, please"? What matters is what you really are, in the sense of ser. So allow me to share 3 important learnings I gained in this past journey. First, what will define who you really are is not how you act, but how you react to the situations and uncertainties you will face. And I apologize one more time, fellow students, you're not invincible. You will fail many times, although you're not used to. No one likes to fail, but remember, failure is temporary. A rehearsal for success, but quitting is permanent. You will want to give up, desperately sometimes. Usually it's temporary. But if that feeling becomes a frequent companion, please pause and change direction. I've witnessed countless incredible people who reinvented their careers at their 40s, 50s, 60s, remember you will dedicate roughly 64,000 hours of your life to work. And you only have one life to live. So work is temporary. You will feel insecure. I remember joining CEMS in Rotterdam, surrounded by brilliant students who spoke 5 languages with remarkable experience. I doubt myself, a Brazilian boy from the countryside. But believe me, insecurity is temporary. You are good enough. And if you feel you're not, you have boundless capacity to become. Be proud of who you are and where you come from, but never stop trying to be better. You'll be disappointed. As the year passes, it's easy to become jaded, especially with young generations and even with ourselves. The voice of cynicism may whisper, I've seen this before, it's not worth it, it won't work. But remember, only in dreams can man be truly free. So please never stop dreaming. And if you do, please promise me you'll not extinguish the dreams of others. With the rise of artificial intelligence, we will live in an unprecedented crisis of imagination. And imagination, my fellows, not finance, no offense to my banker friends here, is the true catalyst for changing the world. You will face real problems. There will be times when you simply won't have answers, and that's perfectly okay. Ask questions. When faced with a fork in the road, take the less explored path. When in doubt, follow your gut, your intuition, your heart. Most of great ideas are born from those feelings. You will find a way to solve problems. In fact, you'll discover that most of the problems you anticipate are temporary, or not even real problems at all. The real problems will arrive as a late night call, and you'll probably be powerless to solve them. 15 years ago, I had the privilege of having my mother present at my graduation. Today, unfortunately, she's not among us anymore. So please, while you can, cherish your parents and your beloved ones. So please stand up, mothers, fathers, grandparents, relatives, and beloved ones of the graduating students today. So a big applause to them. Thank you. And here comes my second learning, and the hardest one. What will define who you are in the sense of ser is how you relate to people. And looking back to my own life, I have 2 regrets. The times I lacked the courage to express my true feelings, and the times I treated someone poorly. Indeed, in 20 years of professional life, I cried only once in the toilet. Not because someone treated me badly, and that will happen to you, but because I mistreated someone else. Words are powerful. They can build and they can destroy, so use them properly. Respect people. Remember, economies and business are cyclical. They will revert, but wounds to people's feelings often are not temporary. Embrace diversity. I've traveled to over 70 countries, and what I learn every single day is that we are perpetual students. No matter how impressive your diploma, you don't know more than anyone else. In fact, we know very little. See how much meaning this graduation event brings, taking place in Brazil, in Latin America for the first time. The country of highest diversity, native Indians, African descendants, European immigrants. but still facing the biggest problems around equality and inclusion. Take a moment to learn from these people too. Be humble, vulnerable, ask questions, provide fewer answers. With all due respect, honored corporate partners and deans, the most profound insights I've gained often came not from boardrooms, but from my grandmother, from a tribal shaman in the Amazon forest, and from a homeless man in Indonesia. So never forget the 3 core values of CEMS that are related to people: openness, inclusion, and sustainability. The diploma you hold today is far more than an academic achievement. It carries a profound responsibility with people. I don't need to tell you that sustainability is non-negotiable, but please remember, ethics are irreversible. Do not compromise on this ever. And here comes my third and last learning, I promise. But the most important one, what will define who you really are and who you will be is how you use your most precious superpower, time. And on this one, trust someone from the beauty industry. Our consumers are all looking to reverse the effects of time on skin. But it's not about this today. 1 month ago, I was about to turn 40, and I met a remarkable man in a swimming pool who told me he was completing his 90th birthday. I told him I was having a crisis of 40s. He laughed at me, saying, "I've completed 40 more than twice," and quite happily. And I asked about his secret, and with all simplicity he told me, the secret is not to rush, because what truly matters in life is the present time. We don't know if we're going to live 90 years. So let me share with you 3 out of the 5 regrets people have in their death beds. First, I didn't spend enough time to the people I love. Second, I worked too much and I missed out my life. And third, I focused too much on the future and I lost touch with the present. It's all about time. So fellows, don't speed up your life. You probably feel nostalgic about things you complained today. I remember complaining about going to the Friday morning class at HEC Paris after the famous Thursday night pool parties, if it exists still. Saudade, our unique Portuguese word, is a sweet sorrow of missing, the echo of joy tinged with loss. Try to avoid this feeling whenever possible. So use your time as your biggest power and precisely invest it with the people you love. I won't bother you more with advices, as advice often feels like a kind of saudade. But if you remember nothing else, just remember the advice of Professor Keating from the iconic Dead Poets Society movie. Carpe diem, seize the day, boys. Make your life extraordinary. No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world. And you, my friends, you are here to change the world, to make it a better place. Dream big, embrace creativity, and then make those dreams a vibrant reality. Don't ever forget who you truly are in the sense of ser. And quoting the movie one last time, ask yourselves, if life is a poem, what will your verse be? So from the bottom of my heart, and with a warm Brazilian spirit, parabéns, congratulations, CEMS class of 2025. We are incredibly proud of each and every one of you. Now let's take some caipirinhas together and do what we Brazilians know to do best. Celebrate. Thank you. Obrigado.
Thank you. Thank you, Danielle, for your inspiring words. Well deserved. Danielle, they are standing up for you. Look.